Hi, my name is Heather Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda, the real deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney. And I'm Janita. And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, it looks like Special K, Kell Brook, could be making his ring return December 7th on the undercard of Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom CEO and promoter, says he's definitely looking to place Kell Brook on the undercard of that fight. It's a big opportunity for Kell Brook. Eddie Hearn is also wondering, would countrymen rival Amir King Kong accept the challenge, as the fight won't be till about they have about almost 4 months, to the until they have to report for these fights, and is Amir King Kong up for the challenge finally? We know this is a big domestic rivalry. They're countrymen. It's possibly best to put this fight on in the UK, but Saudi Arabia, as we saw Amir Khan take on Billy Dibbs there, Amir Khan was looking to bring 8-division Filipino superstar Manny Pacquiao over to Saudi Arabia and stage a fight there. But listen, if Amir Khan really truly wants to make a name for himself in Saudi Arabia and gain the money and the respect over there, right? Why not take on Special K, Kell Brook? How much bigger a fight could it get on the undercard of Joshua? Imagine you have Anthony Joshua, Amir Khan, and Kell Brook all on the same card, right? That would be star-studded. That would be groundbreaking. That would be history. We know that Kell Brook and Amir Khan are past their prime at this point in time. But still, that fight, the public will want to see, because it's been rumored and reported for years and it haven't come to fruition. So, to see this fight on the undercard will make plenty of sense. It will make plenty of sense. This is a huge fight. The world is going to stop and watch this fight. Why not stage Amir Khan versus Kell Brook on this fight? We know Kell Brook is game. We know Kell Brook would want it. He'll take it in a heartbeat. The question is, Amir Khan, he brings up guys 3 weight classes below him like Billy Dibbs and fights these guys. Why not fight special one Kell Brook, who's your rival? He had the last time we seen him in a meaningful fight was against pound for pound king, WBO undefeated welterweight superstar Terrence Bud Crawford. And that ended in controversy, as Amir Khan pulled out, said that he injured his leg and he couldn't no longer continue. He got hit with a low blow, so on and so forth. So his last meaningful outing wasn't a great impression, right? So why not step in the ring with Kell Brook? That's a huge money fight. I'm pretty sure Saudi Arabia, who's ever in charge over there and backing this and putting their money behind this, would love to pay for such a fight, would love to sponsor such a fight. Why? Because this is a huge fight. This would draw even more attention. This would make the card absolutely enormous as far as interest go, right? Everybody's interested to see how current Mexican unified heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr. Performs in the rematch. Was it a fluke? Was it luck? Or is he just simply better than Anthony Joshua? And everybody wants to see how former unified British heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua bounces back, and can he make the necessary adjustments to right the wrong in his shortcomings June 1st as he lost all his belts? Can he regain his status? Can he regain his titles? So it's interesting to say the very least. Now we know Amir Khan, like I stated before, and Kell Brook are past their primes, But guess what? This would make the card that much more interesting, should this come to fruition, because we still want to see how they fare against one another. We still want to see them square off against one another. We just want to see them in the ring. And we know Amir Khan is chinny. Kell Brook has a lot of power. Kell Brook had injured both his eyes. Amir Khan has a lot of speed and respectable power. So it's interesting, to say the least, as a co-main event for that huge mega heavyweight showdown. And guess what? The winner of Khan and Kell Brook put themselves back in the spotlight, because so many eyes will be on them in this fight and this card and this event, that it would put them back in the limelight to get a shot at one of the titles in the welterweight division. It would make them a respectable challenger. Imagine if Amir Khan could bounce back. He has an excuse of why he lost to Terrence Crawford. Imagine if he could bounce back, beat Kell Brook, and put himself back in a position. If Amir Khan was to defeat Kell Brook on this undercard, he would be able to get a fight with Manny Pacquiao. Especially if Errol the Truth Spence Jr., undefeated IBF welterweight superstar, pound-for-pound boxer, defeats Showtime Sean Porter, two-time welterweight champion, September 28th in a couple of weeks, and becomes unified. Guess what? Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao is not going to be too eager to jump in the ring with Errol Spence. But guess what? If Amir Khan was able to prove himself against Kell Brook, Manny Pacquiao will take that fight, and Freddie Roach will jump at the bit. And it would be a big money fight for Manny Pacquiao. How meaningful it would be on the sport of boxing? It's a title shot for Amir Khan. Amir Khan is going to lose that fight, I believe. But he put himself back in the conversation. And imagine if Kell Brook wins the fight, right? That would put Kell Brook. He already called out Terrence Crawford. He already showed up to Terrence Crawford, Amir Khan, and called out Terrence Crawford and want that fight. Imagine if he fights in December. That's just a week before Terrence Crawford fights. And Terrence Crawford fights December 14th against the Mean Machine, right? So if Kell Brook was to beat Amir Khan, right, and a week before Terrence Crawford fights, and then guess what? Kell Brook would be able to get the Terrence Crawford fight. He would put himself in a position to call out Terrence Crawford and say, listen, let's make it happen. Let me get a shot at that WBO title. And people will call for it, as people are already calling for Terrence Crawford to face Kell Brook right now instead of Mean Machine December 14th. So imagine, this would do, because all eyes and all attention would be on the Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz fight, that it would draw attention to these guys indirectly, right? And it would put the spotlight on them. And it would give them opportunity, especially if they have great performance. So let's see how this all plays out. And if not, let me know who y'all want to see Kell Brook fight if he can't get the Amir Khan fight on December 7th. It's a hell of an opportunity, if you ask me, for both guys. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. We already know how Amir Khan rolls. He has 10,000 excuses when it comes to Kell Brook. He has 10,000 excuses when it comes to Kell Brook and why the fight can't come to fruition. But let's see how this all plays out. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Special K, Kell Brook, will be making his ring return December 7th on the undercard of Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz, Saudi Arabia. Could that opponent possibly be Amir King Khan? Let's see. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the